Hello guys, welcome to Gadget window. So Oppo has launched its latest offering, which is the Oppo F1S, which is a camera centric device by the company. It has been more than 6 months since the launch of the F1, and to be honest, it feels a bit dated today, given how the competition has marched forward. The F1S is a much needed upgrade in terms of both design and features in order to give a fighting chance to the company. The focus, however, continues to be the front-facing camera, which is a 16 megapixel selfie camera. Let's see how it fares. The phone looks good and sturdy. It has a good in-hand feel and looks nice from the back, as you can see here. The Oppo branding is in the middle here. At the top there is a 13 megapixel with LED flash. At the right side here we got the hole for the SIM ejector pin, the power lock and unlock button. On the left side we got the volume rocker and there is a space between the two. On the top here there is nothing but the secondary noise cancellation microphone. On the bottom there is a micro USB port for charging and data syncing. A single loudspeaker, though it does looks like a double one. There is no type C charging port. It is micro USB one and 3.5 mm headphone jack. Some people do prefer the headphone jack at the top of the device, but this is what you get. The Oppo branding, as I mentioned before, is in the middle. The back is metallic this time, but the top and bottom part of the back are actually plastic, which is done intentionally for better signal reception. The phone is pretty sleek, it's not that hefty. The fingerprint scanner is on the bottom of the device and the screen looks quite vivid. It has got a 5.5-inch 720p display, which is not that of a good move by Oppo. Even though it is a good panel, the HD display is a bit coarse for the screen size, which is 5.5-inch. The display, however, produces rich colors. The maximum brightness level is much better than the Oppo F1 could manage. This time around, the Oppo F1S gets a fingerprint scanner, which was missing on the F1. It works very well. Just like the F1 Plus, the screen unlocks instantly. The screen is flanked by two backlit capacitive buttons. Oppo also throws in a notification LED near the top. On the specs part, Oppo has gone with the MediaTek's MT6750 octa-core SoC, which features 8 ARM Cortex A53 cores running at 1.5 GHz. The chip is part of MediaTek's new entry-level lineup with integrated LTE, which was announced earlier this year. We got 41,244 points in end and 21 frames per second in GFX bench. Other specs include 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of storage, dual band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.0, USB OTG, GPS and FM radio. There is no NFC though. Just like the F1 Plus, Oppo F1S runs on ColorOS 3.0, which makes Android look somewhat like Apple's iOS. This is fine by us, but what we don't like is the fact that they are still serving up Android's lollipop today, which is now almost 2 generations old. We might see Marshmallow as an update down the line, but it's always nice to have the latest version at launch. The phone handled most of the tasks we threw at it easily, including 3D games. It didn't even heat up too much either. There were instances where it got a bit warm, but nothing too alarming. 4G connectivity was good and the earpiece was sufficiently loud even during chaotic commute. There is only the TouchPal keyboard install, which works sufficiently well. This is one slippery device. Coming to the battery life, we managed to get 10 hours and 11 minutes of continuous video playback from the 3075 mAh battery. Under regular use, we found ourselves going a little more than a day before reaching for the charger. However, we wish the F1S had the VOOC fast charging feature that its bigger brother does, which is the Oppo F1 Plus. So, one of the reasons you'd pick this phone over the more obvious choices is its camera performance. We begin with the front camera, which is the highlight of the phone. You get a 16 megapixel sensor, which is an f2.0 aperture that manages pretty detailed selfies in even less than ideal lighting conditions. Beautify 4.0 software lets you get rid of any blemishes. You can vary its effect on the final picture or not use it at all. Like earlier F series phones, you can take a selfie with a palm gesture or a voice control. Thanks to the brighter display, the screen flash is a lot more effective this time around. However, it's still a bit weak in pitch darkness. The front camera can record 1080p video, and there are some additional shooting modes like the GIF, filters and double exposure. The 13 megapixel rear camera also gets the same shooting modes along with additional ones like expert mode. The latter lets you control the shutter, ISO, exposure, white balance, all that thing. We would have liked better controls though. Like for instance, you can't select a fast shutter speed other than auto. You only get to choose from 1 second to 16 seconds. The image quality is pretty good for landscape and macro shots. There is slight artifacting in the dark areas of the shots taken in low light, but not too much color noise, which is good. The rear sensor gets face detection autofocus, which helps in locking in your subject better. We like the simplicity of the camera app and the placement of toggle switches. The F1S is yet another good product from Oppo, but we really wish the company had paid a bit more attention to the little details which could have made it really competitive option in today's market. We're talking about the things like fast charging, Wi-Fi AC and NFC, which probably won't be missed by many, but the features we've come to expect in this price. It has a classy design, it is built very well, it offers quite a few modern features. The display is also good, although a full HD resolution would have been a better choice, but anyway, and the cameras tend to deliver on their claim. The launch price we've heard from Oppo, it is 17,990, which is not that of a bad price. It's competitive in my opinion, and I think Oppo will do good in this quarter, the second quarter of 2006. If you focus more on performance than on looks or camera, then you could opt for the Redmi Note 3 or the Leeko Li2, which are priced really down the line around 10,000 bucks, and the performance of these phones is much higher than this one. This one is really touted as a camera centric phone, and it does deliver as that. That is all in this review. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel and share the video. We will be back with other phone reviews soon. Until next time, stay happy. Thanks for watching.